Hello, welcome along to the stream. So, going to do something a little bit different today, and we are going to start off a bit of a series. Thank you, Jan. Would that be because it's you? Anyway, going to start off a bit of a series. I'm going to live stream today. Might live stream again tomorrow afternoon for me in the UK because my wife's working again, but we'll see. But what I'm going to do this is a live stream series to start with, but I'm also going to start looking at some vids as well, creating vids afterwards. Hi Farmer Taz. So I think we'll get on with it, shall we? So, a little bit of a backstory, had a bit of a think, started off. No worries, Taz, no worries. Anyway, so, a little bit of backstory. So I've inherited early from my father, who's had to stop farming for health reasons, and my older brother has fallen in love and is no longer interested. So, the farm is 500,000 in debt, so £500,000 in debt to the bank, and as you can see, I only have £7,291 in the bank. Oh yeah, and my pride and joy, the discovery. It's now all down to me. No free help, all contractors will cost. So, as you've just seen, I've just finished signing all the ownership documents for the farm, the farmhouse, and the machinery, as you saw at the shop. We shall have a look. We own fields 28, which has grass in it, 29, which has oats in it, 31, which has sorghum, and 76, which is cow pasture. You can also see that they've recently been sampled, and we are running precision farming. The farmhouse is now ours, and I moved in over the weekend, but haven't had a look around yet. We own 200 head of cattle. We have 100 Holstein and 100 Brown Swiss, and we've also inherited 8 horses. As you can see, food-wise, there's a little bit of food for the cows, a little bit of straw, a little bit of water, nothing else going on, and the same for the horses, a little bit of food, a little bit of straw, but otherwise nothing else. So we're going to have a look at that. Now, we are just getting to the farmhouse, so we'll park up and turn that off, and we'll just head inside and we'll have a look at what we own. So in terms of productions, okay, we own a silage factory, so we can create silage and hay from the grass, and we own a multi-production factory, so we can create lime, solid fertilizer, seeds, and mineral feed. And again, they've left it full of water and stones, but barely anything else, and a very little bit of grass and chaff from previous harvests. So we'll have to start some of those back up. So what I think we'll do to start with, we know we need hay, we know we need silage, so let's activate those to start with and see where we go from there. We don't technically own the BGA, but we have had a rental contract transferred over to allow us to use the facility whenever we need. as you can see. We have a little bit of silage sat in there, but nothing else. So I think we'll tell them to start that running as well. What we'll also do is we'll have a look at the log for all the vehicles. So, as I said, we own my Discovery. We own a M8, as you can see. A little bit, that one's pretty full, but damage, paint, dirt, all hit quite hard. We own a John Deere 5M. We own a Kubota Sidekick, Class Tryon, a Manitou telehandler, and a Chrome Big M. Now you can see why we're in £500,000 worth of debt. We've got a load of different equipment. We've got a couple of weights. We've got a corn header. We've got a roller, trailer, honeybee header. We've got a Scout, a Joskin trailer. We've got a seeder, a sprayer with spot spray. We've got a Kubota spreader for lime. We've got a little cultivator, bale fork, manure fork, pallet fork, bucket, forage, and a forage wagon. Okay, so that's that. So I guess we need to get cracking. So we're on hard economy right now. Economy's a bit tough, and we are running 3-day seasons at 5 times. Let's get going. So I guess the first thing we're going to need to do is just check out our animals again. If we go back into here, we could probably do with, so let's have a look at our fields first. Okay, so we have got field 31 and 29, which both need harvesting. So I guess we're going to need to pay for some help already. Now that's not going to do our bank balance any good, but what else can we do? So if we get ourselves ready, and then we'll get somebody to come out and run the combine for us. Hi Tanner, sorry I did see you there. Now, we are going to have to open this gate up. An inward facing gate, great. We are going to have to roll into here, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to fit through the gate, which it isn't. So we are going to have a bit of a problem here. I think my dad's left us in a bit of a pickle. Hey Scott, welcome. You've missed a bit of spiel, but you can catch back up. Basically, you inherited a farm and moving on from there. We're going to have to roll through here a little bit, and we're going to have to look at we're going to have to destroy a little bit of crop here. To be able to get in. Although, that seems to be working okay. Nope, got caught on the gate. And then what we'll do is we'll just reverse this back into the gateway, which for some reason I can't get right. There we go. Right, There we go. Right. Let's go and pick up the harvester. Squeeze through that gap there. How is everybody today? On this fine Saturday. So we've got a nice class try on here, as I said. Class try on 750. We've got a little bit of fuel in it, but we're going to start running out pretty quickly. So pick up that header. Let's drop the trailer and jump back out, and we'll pick up what you get for not looking where you're going, I guess. Just doing some AD for a change, right? Nothing new there, hey Jan? Yeah, so while we're going on, Jan and I have released our Red River Manitoba hi Mark, yes, I have a voice. We have released our Red River Manitoba and our Osada auto drive courses today, and after the stream I am going to look at releasing the Italia as well, as that is ready to go as well. So I guess, as I said, we're gonna have to pay some money, and we're gonna have to do some auto drive, some course play, but we will come and collect the trailers, use the trailer, because we can't afford to have somebody doing that for us as well. So we will do 3 headlands, we'll go clockwise, we'll then field centre will do lands, generate the course, let's see how it goes, that looks okay, and down, last waypoint, and off they go. Right, so we'll leave that contract to carry on. We will take the header trailer out of the way, just so that it's not in the way. Yes, Scott, Osada is now public. We're happy that there's not any massive failures in there, so yeah, we're all good. Right, so let's close. We'll just close the gate while he's going around that first headland. He may not get all the way round, but we'll give it a go. So, what do we need now? We're going to need a trailer and a tractor. So I guess, trailer-wise, it's going to have to be the M8, because the trailer is a large one. But we're also going to need the M8 to do some mowing. So I know what we can do. Let's see if we can put him in the field. Yeah, let's... No, didn't want to detach. Right, let's pop missing the field. We'll pop it somewhere where they've already been. Getting the straw, using the straw mod for that crop there. Because we need to go do some mowing as well. So let's see if we can just catch him and have a word with him. Where is he? Right over the back there. Typical. Started work on an M7. Nice, Mark. With you, I'm guessing a whole load of combine self-unload. There we go. Let's put him on there. A whole load of modifications and customizations, I guess. Right, so let's run back around the field. So, if you haven't seen already, we are in Riverside 22, which is a new map by MissyB. And looking at it, really nice looking English map. Still waiting on Farmson Briscoe's 4X to come out, but we're not rushing him. He's working hard on it. So, and I don't know why. I just realised. Why didn't somebody tell me? There's me saying that we need to mow using this. Why didn't anybody tell me? We've got a big M sat in the shed. So we'll leave him there. We'll go close gate again. We'll go and jump in the big M, and we'll do the mowing that way, shall we? That probably works better than a tractor with no mowers to attach to the tractor, right? So and down here and run into our field 28 here of grass. We'll unfold that. Right, and let's change it to swath dropping. We'll fire it up and then we'll lower. Well, you could have said something, Mark. Anyway, so as you can see, we are running low on funds already. That's hang on. What was that took out those funds? You can ignore all that. Wage payment's fine. I am going to add in. You're not gonna see this. I'm going to add in the 5,304 because the leasing costs of some of the vehicles has from when I was setting the map up has come out. So, right, turn him off for a minute. We'll just jump through the hedge. Hello cows. How can we get out? Let's jump over the fence here. Because we have Combine is trying to I think I've left him in the wrong place. I don't know what you're talking about, Mark. I don't... Why are you looking away? So... No, Jan. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Right, there we go. Just the fact that I forgot that I had a big M in the shed to do the mowing with. Faffing about trying to take the tractor back when it wasn't necessary, basically. Let's just jump back in this guy again and just tell him that actually he doesn't have to unload himself. There we go. Right. I guess we need our little sidekick, really. So let's... This farm, as you can see, is quite spread out, which makes a bit of a difference from most of the UK maps, or Italian maps. So we'll use the little sidekick to run around. Get round back to our big M. There we go. And we'll carry on with the mowing. Yeah, catch you soon, Scott. I'll try and jump on the live stream a little bit later. Yeah, gonna do this, put it into some videos as well. So I might stream again tomorrow afternoon. We shall see. It all depends on how I'm feeling. If not, I'll make a video to probably come out tomorrow instead. So good to see you, mate, and I'll try and catch you on your stream a little bit later. Right, so we do have the luxury of some GPS on here as well. So let's set up a GPS course. Didn't get that perfectly straight, but never mind. It'll work. And we'll go round one more time around the edge. Not precious about every bit of grass. We'll mow what we need to. So what sort of customizations are you going to be putting on a M7 then, Mark? Or just standard? Okay. All seems to be running okay. As you can see down the bottom left, we've got a patchy yield for now. We've got so we've got sandy loam here. We've got a little bit of loam at the bottom, but we've also got a bit of clay as well. So we're not going to get a massive yield out of this field of grass by the looks of it, but the fact that it's grass means that we can obviously mow it a few times a year and get a good amount for the cows and for the silage factory. So as you can see up in the top, we're also running the productions inspector mod. So we've got we can see what's running and what we've got. We've got some stuff in there that we need to start shifting. So we've got some hay, got some silage, which we can start shifting to the horses and the cows to make sure they've got enough food. Not sure when I'll get it done. Fair enough, Mark. Kind of an early project, or early working project. Fair enough. And we've got some digestate up there as well. So we need the digestate. Oh, here we go again. Let's turn him off. We need the digestate that the biogas is producing to be able to create our fertilizer in our multi-production factory. Do this nice and quickly so that he doesn't keep charging us for being stationary. Okay, so he's on lands now as well, which is good by the looks of it. Oh no, he's not. Nope. Third and final headland. Where is he? Around there. So let's jump out of that. Jump in this. Oh, it's getting a bit heavy. So we have got we don't have a silo. We have somewhere that we could potentially put it in, but I can't seem to work that out fully at the moment. So we'll stick it in there for now, and we'll hopefully be able to pull it out again later. But we'll it doesn't show up in the menu. I'm not sure if that's a known issue or not, but I will speak to MissyB afterwards. I think what we'll do is we'll leave him to it now. We will run this trailer to that silo and then bring it back. A few bits that he's missing. That's fine, just run it through. So on the left here you can see we've got the commodities storage, but that's got a little bit of lime, a little bit of seed and a little bit of fertiliser in it. And then we've got these sort of shed silo things down here. Now my guess is it's designed to have one for each but I guess a bit like Millennial Farmer in the fact that they can switch between their grain bins. I'm guessing it's a bit like that. You would switch it and it goes into the grain bin or the grain shed that it needs to. So let's dump that in there. But if I show you in here, you'll see that it doesn't actually say we've got any sorghum in storage. So we shall have to leave it and pull it out as and when we need it. So completely didn't see how much that was. If anyone fancies going back and telling me how many litres that was, I probably should have written it down. And then at least we've got everything we need. If not, I'll go back on the stream and get it at the end. Right, let's run back to the Big M. Ah, Mark, you are a star to 25,361. Thanks. You are a star. Yes, he does. Taz, yes, he does. Yeah. Okay. So we've probably got another 3-4 passes along here, and then we'll grab the trailer, the forage trailer, and try and pick some of this up and take it to the silage factory if we can. I'm not sure that M5 will necessarily have, or the 5M, sorry, will necessarily have the power to run that trailer. Rather large trailer, or forage wagon. Okay, there's 2 more passes here. If not, we'll just have to wait and swap out. That might be something we should do. Fine. Right. One more pass. Nice quick work of this field, which is good. And we'll see how much we get off of this. Okay, this off, turn that off, lift them up, and fold them up. Now, no, Mark, I haven't. Sorry, I didn't have that one in my mods when I was looking at the when I was setting this up yesterday. You never know. It could be a replacement that the dealership might give us at some point. Wink, wink. Hang on a sec. Let me if you. Let me just have a look. If you post it in the chat, Mark, I'll have a look at it and, as I say, see if maybe the dealer will swap us out. Right, give this a wash. Unlike my dad, I do like clean machinery. There we go. And at the moment, we haven't got the money to repair everything, so we'll just have to leave them as it is. Okay, so let's have a look. We are going to need the tractor. Okay, and the combine needs unloading as well. Let's do that first. Right, let's get out of his way. And we will run up to the top of the field here. We'll grab the forage wagon, this tractor, and just jump between the two. Thanks, Mark. I will take a look. I'll just bring that up. Cool. I've downloaded that now. I shall take a look at it. We shall see if, as I say, we'll see if the dealership will do a swap out for us. But for now, we shall grab the one we've got here. Again, horribly dirty. I guess everything's going to be dirty, so everything will need a good clean when we use it. So what we'll do is we will jump in and wash them as and when we finish using them. That's probably going to be the best way around it, I guess. We do need to run that side kick back as well at some point, so we'll have a look at that. So we've got a little bit of silage additive here, which is good, which will give us a little bit of a boost with our grass. Hey Nick, welcome along. Beggars, nice to see you, bud. Thanks for dropping in. She's not running massively well. See how we get on. Oh, we have a blocked object. I guess we'll run over there in the tractor, because if it's the trailer, we'll need to move it. Thought I'd left it out of the way. Looking at our little mini map, it does look like it is the trailer, so that'd be my fault. Yep. Well done. He's been doing lands, I assume. No, only just. He's obviously doing a turn. He's doing a nice wider turn, isn't he? Yeah, there we go. All of that for that. Where's he going? You're going to get blocked by the gate now as well. Yes, yeah, I did, Mark. I saw Argsy's video of his little test that he did really early on about the fact that you can trick it and you can just keep going and going and going and keep giving yourself extra and extra. But I'm going to try and play a little bit realistically. I'm not going to do that, put it that way. Hi, the FS22 YouTuber, welcome along. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Let's attach ourselves back up to here. We shall turn it back on and we will carry on collecting. As you can see, running the exhaust mod as well, and you can see it's working hard with the black smoke coming out. So definitely overworking this tractor a little bit with this trailer, but as I said, maybe the dealer will let us swap it out if it's not too much of an issue for them. That sorghum is Kubota coloured. Yes, it is. Using the relight mod. I'm guessing that's just making that crop a little bit brighter, I guess. Okay, so we've got to run this up to the silage factory up the corner. So as you can see, they had a multi-production factory built and a little silage factory with a couple of silos behind. So we shall run this in here and dump this into here. I just noticed our money's gone up. That must be the electricity at the biogas plant. So we've got a load of digestate being made, so we've got 2,500 litres at the moment, but we also get the electricity, which obviously sells every hour. So that's good. Glad he left us some product in there, because we're not going to be able to fill the biogas plant up for a while, because we need the current load of silage and hay for the animals first, for the cows and the horses. So we do have a horse helper who's going to come in and like ride our horses every day for us and keep them clean. That is something that's obviously going to cost us, but they will charge us and invoice us when they need to. We shall keep those going. We shall, in regards to the horses, we might sell them when they get to a good price, and maybe remove or convert their pasture into like a sheep pasture if we can. If not, we'll look at just find some more and getting somebody just basically breeding the horses. So still miss that a little bit. Never mind. Catch that bit later. Let's collect those little bits while we're here. This bit here. So, not quite straight. So it looks like our contractor's still working away. No problems, no issues. We do have the technology which tells our which on our phone tells us what we're using. So we've got nearly 75% in the combine at the moment. So what we'll do is we shall run this load, I think, and on the way there we'll empty the combine as well. Might as well do the same in 2 trips. Save 2 trips, sorry. There we go. So we shall run this. So actually, Mark, so I deliberately spent a couple of hours yesterday just setting it up. I played it a little bit, got a couple of hours of gameplay in myself, but then decided actually I really like the way that the map is laid out and the way that the map is. So I spent a couple of hours yesterday setting up for this really. So I started a new game save and basically bought or set it up so for sort of like the, in inverted commas, the storyline. Let me just get next to the combine, and I shall show you on the PDA what we're running at in terms of land. Oh, look at that, perfect timing. Come on. There we go. Should have that matched. So here we go. Right, so here we go. So if we look on the map, so on new farmer mode you get the farm here, and you get field 76, and you get the animal pastures. But for the storyline, I've added in 31, 29 and 28 as well. So nice patch up in this top right hand corner of the map up here. Move him to it again, and again, as we've got a relatively full trailer, I will dump this and come back. So this time I'll write it down. So we've got 24,558 litres. We'll run this and come back and grab the grass and we'll carry on. Oop. Bit of a slide around there, a bit quick. Let's back this guy in. Yeah, I mean, I've done, so in my own gameplay, so if I just jump into here and I put it on the helper, you can see that if I turn auto drive on, there's a little bit of an auto drive sort of semi-course over here with these fields. In my gameplay that I was doing beforehand, I obviously did a contract over there, and yeah, I mean the map really looks really nice. It's laid out really nicely. Obviously I know it's a fictitious English map, but yeah, really nice, really, I mean, I like big, like American farms as well, so obviously being English, I like proper English maps as well. Calmston's really nice, but for me, and I know places like that do have like really narrow roads in places, and this has got some, but a lot of the roads are still, I mean, the main roads, sort of this main road that runs all the way around here, back up, down here, through here, all the way back up around this woodland area. That's all two-way, and yes, you've got your little tracks up to the fields and stuff like that, but a lot of the main road work, the network, is two-way. So she still gives you the opportunity of using slightly bigger machinery. Obviously, places like this you wouldn't use your big, like, massive X9s and your Steigers, things like that. But yeah, really nice. Right, so second load of grass in. That's 2 full loads of grass so far. Running okay, 40%. So we might have to go and do another tip before we can empty this one again, but that's okay. What we might do actually is we will run this forage wagon until the combine needs emptying. We'll do another empty the combine, get rid of the grass in this, and then we will maybe move some product from the silage factory to the cows, because although they've got the automatic feeder, we need to obviously keep that topped up, so let's do that. Right. Okay, so we might get one more full trailer in, which would be good. Get that run to the silage factory and then use this trailer to run the silage. If we can. Can't remember whether we can on this. We'll have a look. I'm sure we can. Yeah, absolutely, Mark. The scale, I mean, most of the time you'd like to think that the scale is about right, because obviously they want to try and make it as realistic as possible, but there's still things you're not always going to get absolutely spot on. So yeah, I like the width of the roads. We'll probably have to head out at some point. Well, when we if I add that mod in for tomorrow, I might, as I say, might do a live stream tomorrow. If not, I might do a vid. But we'll see if we can swap out the forage wagons and you'll be able to see some of the roads in that. But yeah, it's good. So while we're here, combine's at 89%, so we shall run in here quickly and get him unloaded. Looks like he's on his last land as well, which is fantastic. Where is he? Just making a turn at the bottom. So. Okay, so what we'll do this time is we will run this trailer back down here because we know that's where he's going to end up. Although no, I know what I'll do. I'll leave it at the top because I'm going to run round with the combine and grab those little bits that he's missed. But I'm not going to pay him to get those bits because take forever. So we'll just park this outside the field this time. Just leave it there for a minute. Grab this back. Right, so we'll empty this. And while we're here, let's pick up the hay that we've got. And we shall run this down. We will put in as much as we can in the horses, because I know they need some straight away. And then we'll put the remainder in the cows. There we go. Okay. Oh, well, that didn't leave us a lot left, did it? 140 litres. Never mind. I know the cows have got a little bit more anyway, so. And round we go, like so. While that's empty, we can just have a look. So we can see that it's still got 8,000 litres, nearly 9,000 litres of hay in here, so that's fine. And we know that now the horses are full of straw. Let's have a look at our cows. Our horses, there we go. Food's full, that's fine. Oh, okay, they could have taken a bit more. That doesn't matter. They'll work through that, which is good. Oh, right. Okay. Let's just turn him off there. Run down and take over. What debt did I start with? So I started off with just £7,291 in my account, as it were. And sorry, let me just clear that down. Yeah, so £7,291 in my account, but as you can also see here, we have a debt of £500,000. So that's our target. Obviously, bring the farm back to its former glory, and move on and move further on, buy some other productions and things like that. So yeah, but we need to clear the debt first. The bank have said that they will not give us any more money. We need to clear the £500,000 and start making the money ourselves. So thankfully we're getting a little bit of renewable energy that we can sell off back to the grid, and from the contract, the rental contract at the biogas plant, and then we've got other things that we can potentially create and sell in terms of, like, if we got too much lime or solid fertiliser and things like that from the multi-production factory. So yeah, that's the aim of the series story. So yeah, clear the £500,000 worth of debt. pick up these last little bits that the contractor decided that he didn't want to do on the corners. Next time I think I'll make sure that they are aware that I would like all my product harvested, so I'll make sure that we do some hard corners rather than smooth corners, but we live and learn. A couple more bits over here. Oh, hey Cranky, welcome along, thanks for joining. Nice to have you here. And there we go. I think, is that it? We've got a little bit over here in this corner. Nope. We are all good. So this time, thankfully, we can we need to go get the sidekick out of the field. Nice. Little stutter, hopefully that's just an autosave, yep, there we go. And there we go, we've just paid our contractor his final amount of money. I guess, Mark, you're right, yeah, because obviously they won't run over their crop, will they? Oh, they will crash into their own traction, so by the looks of it. Yeah, they won't run over their crops, will they? So they'll go round smooth corners and then go back and get it. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Makes complete sense. So let's drop off this half. I am really liking these honeybee headers. I know the trailers are a bit so fast, but they look brilliant, and just sort of, and seeing them in action from Millennial Farmer as well is just, it's just something else. Yeah, I was a sprinter in my past life, Mark. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I'm gonna... no, I'm not quite in the right place because it's a big, smaller header. Come on. Interesting. Ah, I know why. Haven't folded it up. There we go. There we go. See, it works when you do it properly. And we shall take this down to the next field. What about insane? You calling me? Yeah, that's it, Mark. Insane bolt. Oh my goodness, look at that. Hour and 10 minutes already. So what we'll do, let's get this port round here. This time we've got some room to get in the fields, which is good. So I am going to leave that there actually. And head back. So we've got all that straw to pick up. I think that's going to be plenty of straw, so I think what we'll do, we'll tell the next contractor. Oh, left the engine running. We'll tell the next contractor that he doesn't actually need to swath the oats. But we've got plenty of straw, so he can put the straw on the field, and hopefully that will give us a little bit of fertiliser for what we plan to do next. Not that I know what we're going to plant next, but we'll so there we go. Right, so there we go. That one's done. Run this guy down to the field. Hopefully we've got enough fuel left. Right, let's connect this one up. Next, drop that header, and we'll get this next contractor to have a go here. Right, field, that one. So we're going to go. We'll still go smooth then. Smooth before lands automatic. Okay. Oh, helps if I generate the course. And first waypoint, off we go. But what we will also do as well is, as I said, we will get him to not swath. So we shall have a bit of a. Have I got diesel? No. So that's one thing we're going to have to hopefully spend some money on at some point. No worries, Taz. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. Hope to see you again soon. Anyway, no. So we don't have a diesel tank. No diesel tank here, so we're going to have to probably maybe rent one, fill it up, bring it back, fill everything up, and then we can take it down to the gas station or the petrol station whenever we need to find it, whenever we need to fill them up after that, because nothing has got a load of fuel in. This is the only vehicle that's got loads of fuel in it. So right, so I have, let me just get up my calculator. So as you can see, we've got, right, we should run it into the silo, and as I know Cranky wasn't here earlier, I don't know whether, I don't think he was, but oh, it's got a silo which you can grab product from. However, there is you cannot see it here, so no sorghum there. So I'm going to have to write this lot down. So we got 25,361 litres the first time. Thank you, Mark, for looking that up. We've got 24558 and 15768. siphon it. Nah, diesels taste like... Oh, no. So we've got 65,687 litres off of that field, which is fantastic. So what are we looking at price-wise? We're looking at, typically, we're looking at January to sell that. So at best price of 524. So let's put it in the top. Jan 524. There we go. So we've got that written down. So we should be able to use that at some point. Okay, so what we've got left to do. We're going to have to... Blocked by an object already. Blimey. Let's go see what his problem is, shall we? So my guess is it's probably a tree on the edge somewhere, because a couple of these fields have got that issue. Let's just pop him here, and we'll use the tractor. We'll whiz round. Where are we? Yeah, I think there's a tree in the corner of the field there that's just inside the edge of the field, which is just causing him some issues. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I did not just jump out of that while it was moving. Right, let's give him a helping hand. Get that on the nearest waypoint now. Just getting around the corner. And off you go. There we go. Right. Let's run back. I think what we're going to have to do as well is we've got a little John Deere 5M, but I don't think that's going to be powerful enough. But we also don't have the money to buy anything, so I'm thinking whether maybe we sell the John Deere 5M to the dealership, and then maybe hire or lease something a little bit bigger, a little bit more powerful, a bit like the Kubota, not another Kubota because that's pointless. Yeah, hopefully we can get something a little bit bigger, a little bit more powerful, and then we don't have to keep using the same tractor all the time, and we can leave it attached in places. So there's no health and safety out here, Mark. It's too far in the sticks. There you go. Take a load of silage and dump this into the cows. Okay, so we've got... How much more silage we got? We've got... Oh, only another 80 litres. Okay. Nope. Feeding time. Well, I know it says we can overload it, but that's not right really, not with the shutter closed, so we'll come back to that in a minute. So what we will do then is M6. Go on then, Mark. Send that across and we'll say I will lease to own that when we sell the John Deere. Actually, we'll run him down anyway, No, we won't because we need to get back somehow. So we'll need the other one. Up to 185 horsepower. So I'm not sure if it's big enough. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at my equipment. Oh, storage wagon. That's 150 horsepower. Sprayer is nothing. Fertilizer spreader is obviously going to be okay. What's my? So my current one's 200. So I guess he could be used for the heavy hauling. But we can also use that. So that might work, Mark. That might work. Otherwise, what else have we got that's largish? Hey Oregon, welcome along. Nice to see you. That's a 7. That's the M6. Okay, so yeah, so we'll look at selling that tomorrow, with something else that we can pick up afterwards. So if we the feeding robots stuck because I'm in the way. Thanks, Mark. I will have a look at that. Okay, let's dump that silage in there. While that's dumping, we'll have a look. So we're going to end up with a voucher anyway. Why is that, Jan? Okay. Give this trailer, we might as well give the tractor a bit of a wash. It's very dirty. There we go. And give this trailer a hose down as well. Now that we've got some grass still to pick up, but that's a job we can do at the end if we need to. We won't put it away just yet. Let's leave it at that. For now, let's just pop him. We can take him down to the field, can't we? We've got to go down there and unload the combine. Just leave this guy in the field. Pick up this other trailer. Yeah, Cranky, we're going to speak to the dealership and see if they'll do a swap out for us for mine. We might have to pay them a little bit, but we'll see what they say. thanks for all the likes, guys. 9 likes. The most likes while live I've had, so which is great, and some new faces as well. So new faces who haven't been along before. So Oregon, I know you've not been in before. We've had Taz, who's not been in here before. I'm not sure. I know Jan has. Not sure. Have you been in before, Cranky? I'm sure you have. So yeah, good to see everybody along. Probably going to go for another sort of half an hour or so. A nice 2-hour stream to start with. We'll see how we get on. Well, let's get this grass picked up. I think I know I just watched the trailer, but let's get this up before anything starts growing again. I want to try and maximise our grass for silage and things like that for the BGA as well. So we'll have to come in here once we've picked all the grass up and give it a bit of fertilisation. We'll have to watch some of the earlier AD stuff here. Well, happy to have you along, Mark. Everyone's welcome, except for maybe a couple of people who FSG won't watch FSG anymore because he, inverted commas, cheats. They're not welcome. Yes, and oh yeah, sorry, Nick, same for you as well. Yeah, first time. Well, as I say, really glad to have you guys along. I forgot you were first time, Nick. You said it last night on your live stream that you hadn't had to check any out. Oh well, they wouldn't want to come and see your streams either then, Nick, would they? Alright, so obviously that field's a lot smaller, so that's not going to give us as much product. But we're going to use as much as we can. We're going to keep some for the horses, and then again we'll sell as much as we can to build up some reserves financially. We need to also look at what we're going to do in terms of the multi-production factory. I suppose actually we better go in quickly and speak to them and see if they can fire up for what they have got. Let's leave that unloading. We'll just jump in and we'll speak to them, and they've got a little bit of everything. So let's start some stuff up anyway. I suppose we could start them all up. We're definitely going to need the mineral feed. I know that for a fact. So that's hay, potatoes, silage, and canola. So we're going to need a lot of grass. So we might. Yeah, yes. Absolutely, Jan, right? Play it your way. Don't let anybody tell you how to play it. And yes, Mark. Granville! Yeah, good old Arkwright. Good old Ronnie. Nice whole load of stuff running now, making some more stuff. Will also potentially give us some product to sell, fertiliser to use. We can move the seed and fertilizer out of there and put it in a modhub storage as well if we need to. But for now, it looks like they've got quite large storage in the factory, so that's good. Oh, he's blocked by another object. Oh, what's he blocked by now? Oh, he's blocked by a tree. Blocked by a tree trying to turn around in the field. Right. Let's get to the end of this row and we'll go and sort him out. Right, come on then, you can move around here. And carry on. There we go. Right, let's carry on. What's this last row? 2 rows to go. Can we get it all in? Probably not. Probably going to end up with half a row left. I would think maybe a full row. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, they have got the protection sorted. Too well. Yeah, too well for the fact that it decides to pick up. Just need to learn to turn around and move back. Looks like we might get the rest of that field done in that one bit. He's only got 63% full in his hopper, so right, so we have just run out of hay in the multi-production site factory, so whatever that's in will need shutting down. So let's have a look in there, shall we? Where's our productions? Oh, our mineral feed, but that's alright, we've got 45,000 mineral feed now, so that's plenty. So that can sit there for a bit, it's fine. Yeah, because obviously with the new, with the Platinum DLC, obviously you can mark trees, and I'm guessing, yes, that's obviously going to be for multiplayer more than anything else, or I suppose for role play, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you could mark trees and then go, right, here you go, Courseplay, go and chop these down and cut them up into X lengths and load them onto the trailer, which in theory I guess you could do, because you've got auto loading trailers and things like that that could be utilised with it. But yeah, I mean, that would be, I'm guessing the coding for that would be absolutely astronomical, but it's certainly something that if they've got what they've got, why not, right? Because you can also obviously then do auto drive to have it, you send the trucks there with Courseplay linked up, and selling would be a bit different, because obviously most sawmills you have to trigger the sell, don't you? But again, surely that could be worked out somehow. Another save. Right, while we're here, we can see that the combine is at like 90%. You think so, Mark? You think they'll get their heads around it? I suppose they've got their heads around everything else so far, haven't they? So why not? Courseplay guys are pretty clever. Well, we're definitely going to be able to get all of our oats into this trailer this time. So my guess is the yield is not so good in this. Check out our yield map when we've finished. And blocked by an object. Now what? Blocked by another tree again. Oh, crying out loud. That tree in the corner again. Well, let's take it. Let's get rid of him then. And oh, we're running out of fuel as well. So we are going to need to go and get a tank and some fuel. Let's do this last little bit ourselves. Jump in cab. That's as far as we can get. Can we get around here? Right, well we're gonna have to either get rid of that tree or bring the corner of the field in. So one of the two. Yeah, I know, the same tree. While we're down in here, we'll get this corner. The other corners are quite curved at the top anyway, so they shouldn't have too much mist. I think what we'll probably do is we shall chop that tree down, chop it into some bits, leave it maybe in this alcove here in the corner, or over in that corner, actually probably nearer to where it is, so we don't have to shift it so far, and we'll deal with it at another date. We don't need the wood or anything. Yeah, there's a few more in the grass field over in the distance as well, on the far side, that's not too much of an issue because it's easy to drive around, but if we're using contractors, then they're going to obviously struggle with those trees there as well, so might have to get rid of that. So may have to hire some forestry equipment at some point, but for now we can't afford it. So, and there we go, harvest for year 1 complete. So we'll just dump this out. Let's see our final figure for our oats. Pop the pipe back in. We'll fold everything back up. And just for now we will shut him down. So back in here, and we have got, what's that? 25,202 litres of oats. Now, again, they're probably going to be really poorly priced at the moment. I know we're keeping some, but worth to just have a look anyway. Yeah, again, January at 643. Well, that gives us an idea anyway. Right, let's run these oats. I'll just stick the trailer. Look, actually, we can stick it in there. Stick it in the silo, can't we? Can we put any in here while we're here? Let's see if we can. A little bit. Well, yeah, we need a saw to chop it down, agree with that, but moving it around, and because if we chop it down, how are we going to move it? Yes, axe and saws. As I say, we can't. Right, let's park this guy up for a minute. This trailer. We don't need him for a while. Actually, yes we do. Let's move some mineral feed. Stick it in the cows. And then we won't have to worry about mineral feed for quite a while. There we go, one full load of that. Yeah, okay, Mark. Alright. Anything I say, you're going to say, aren't you? It's all good. It's all good, I know. But we could hire the Taj fund, couldn't we? Oh, so why is that not? There we go. I was too far back. We'll feed in. Let's have a look. There it goes. Only 50,000 anyway. There we go. 33,000 mineral feed. So that is plenty out. And now we can put this away. Go get that last bit of grass. And we'll total up how much grass we put in that silage factory. That's good actually, because the mineral feed needed silage to create the mineral feed. So actually, it's quite good that we've now got plenty of that. We can concentrate on the silage for the cows and everything else. So right, so 15 minutes to go on the stream probably for today. So I think we'll just do some wrapping up. We'll put what silage we have got into the cows. I think it is, but I don't know how much. I suppose we've got the logging areas which we can potentially do a bit on as well. I don't know how much logging I'm going to do, you see, so we shall see. 12,467. So, let's just work out how much grass we've got off of that field, shall we? 1, 2, 5 full loads at 35,000. And then we've got another 12,467. Oh wow, look at that. 187,467 litres of grass. Look at that. Lovely. So, dump that out. We'll pick up the silage. Pick up the silage. And we'll just run that to the cows. I guess we come and pick up the hay actually as well. And then bring all the machinery in, give it a quick wash and go from there. And before anybody says anything, yes, I have just realised I put that trailer away without washing it. Argsy's not here, so it's fine. And unless Argsy's getting up at silly o'clock in the morning to watch my streams, he won't see it anyway. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, my wife's relatively lenient, but she wouldn't let me stream at like 9, 10 p.m. And again, a lot of people have sort of cornered the market at those times as well. So certainly during the next sort of 6 months or so, just winter, Saturdays are fine for me because my wife works. But then Saturdays during the summer might be a little bit trickier, but I'll put videos out instead and we'll go that way instead, I think. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, I mean, they can't watch them all, can you, anyway? So. There we go. Right, So, shifted over the hay, shifted over that. We shall park this guy up here. We need to collect that straw next, so just leave him here for today. Need to jump back into this guy and go collect the header. Give everything a bit of a wash down, and then we'll leave it there, I think. Well, thanks everybody for coming along. As I say, I'll keep going for a few minutes, but just kind of slowly wrap things up at the same time. So I will next time out. I think I will probably stream tomorrow. Have a bit more fun. Means I don't have to worry about trying to record and edit a video in a day. But probably stream at 4 PM tomorrow UK time, so that will be like 10 AM Sunday in Central Time for you guys in America, which will be 5 PM for you, Jan. I know you're an hour ahead. But we'll do that tomorrow. As I say, we'll pick up the straw. I probably shouldn't have cleared that course. Probably could have got course space to do that, couldn't I? Never mind, I've done that now. Too late. We'll pick up that straw in bits and pieces. That can go straight to the horses and to the cows, so that's fine, both bedding and feed. And then we'll trade the 5M in. Right, so I probably should write all of this down, really, shouldn't I? Otherwise I'll forget. Thanks, Nick. So we've got right. So I'll move the combine back, and I'll put all of this away after we finish. But and I will write down what we're going to do next. But yeah, thank you all for coming along. Really, really good to have you guys here. It's been fun. I will see you all hopefully tonight in Scott's stream. Not sure if FSG is streaming, is he? Because he did mention potentially streaming, but we'll see. Otherwise, hopefully, I'll see you at 4 PM UK time, 10 AM Central Time for another bit more on here. Downsizing the combine temporarily, as that one's probably worth a bit. Yeah, it could do. Could do. We'll have a look. We'll certainly sell that 5M. We'll grab hopefully that Massey from Mark. But yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye for now.